Hey gorgeous, today I want to give you 5 of the top dating mistakes I'm seeing women make. I'm Lauren Joyce, sex, love, and relationship coach. So often women come to me over how they are really struggling out in the dating world. You really want that deep, intimate partnership and connection, yet you feel like dating just isn't getting you there and it's really frustrating. I totally get it, and I've seen 5 themes emerge with woman after woman after woman who's struggling to date. Are you ready? Okay, number 1, the bad habit to break right now is that you're too cool, okay? Men want to be reassured that a woman's into them. So if you're trying to play this cool girl act where you're completely hands off, you want him to be the only one that's invested, you want him in 100% before you even try and come in 10%, it's not going to work. Men are going to think that you're not interested, they're not going to put the effort in, and they're probably not going to pursue you. So what you need to do is strike a balance between being too cool and too removed, but then not doing mistake number 2, which is being so overly invested in one man. I see this happen all the time with women. You finally find a guy that you have some kind of connection with, and you feel like this has to work because you've been dating men that just aren't fitting what you want. Well, that lack mentality or being too overinvested pushes men away as well. So number 1, you don't want to play too much of the cool girl and be completely uninvested, but you also don't want to act as though this is the last possible candidate for you on the face of the earth. Both of those things will push men away. The bad habit number 3 that you need to stop breaking is trying to pretend to be what you think he wants. It's time for you to be honest about what you're looking for. All too often, I see women who are desiring a relationship or a commitment when they meet a guy that they like or that they're attracted to and he says he's not looking for a commitment. I see women tend to say, oh, me neither, right? And you think that maybe if you keep hanging out with him long enough, he'll actually want a commitment as well. That's not how it works, ladies. If a man says he's not ready for a commitment, he means he's not ready for a commitment. So bad habit number 3 is trying to be what you think the man wants. If you want a commitment, I encourage you to spell that out at the beginning of the dating process. If you're okay with casual dating, spell that out too. Reason number 4 that I see all of the time women pushing men away, or a bad habit, is being far too in your masculine. So when you go on dates, you come in as if you're running that boardroom meeting or running your business. And guess what? When you show up in that masculine energy, the man that you're with, the high quality masculine man, does not find that attractive. He isn't sexually attracted to that. There's no polarity. He gets more of a buddy-buddy vibe from you. So if you're the type of woman who goes out on dates and never gets past the first date, this could be where you're failing. So if you're coming in guns a-blazing with your independence and your masculine energy, that's really a big turn off for a lot of men. And the 5th bad habit that I see so many women making is trying to one-up the guy that they're with. Now, this doesn't mean you need to be this docile, woman that needs to be rescued, but if a man tells you his opinion on something or tells you about an amazing experience he had, all too often I see women saying, oh, you think that's great? I did this thing that was better. And I get it, you're trying to form some kind of connection, or you're trying to show him that you're well-traveled, you're intelligent, you get what he's talking about. But what that ends up doing is it makes a man feel not respected, and eventually over time it emasculates him. So the better way to approach that is when he tells you an amazing story, or he gives you his perspective. Say, thank you so much. Wow, I never even thought of that. You know, when I did XYZ, this was my experience, but I love that you told me yours. So therefore, you're still showing him that you're well-traveled or you're intelligent, you have opinions on the matter, but you're not doing it in a way that pushes him down or emasculates him. So the 5 bad habits to start breaking right now, if you want to be successful at dating, is trying to play too much of the cool girl, acting as though he's the only man left on the face of the earth, not being honest about what it is that you want or that you're looking for, coming in far too much in the masculine energy and trying to one up a guy in hopes to prove to him how amazing that you are. So if you start to notice that you're exhibiting these habits, that's a great first step, right? And just start to think about how you could do the opposite. So if you tend to play the cool girl and you tend to be so removed, how can you start to be a little bit more vulnerable and tell him how you feel? If you're overly invested, how can you lean back a little bit more? If you never tell a guy what you want, next time you go on a date, tell him what it is you're looking for. If you're coming far too in the masculine, try and lean back and connect to your body. And if you're always trying to one-up a guy, try and leave some space for him in the conversation. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you get my weekly videos, and I'll see you next time.